name is Jen. I am the Unorthodox Healer. This is a general tarot card reading. It is recorded on the 29th of January, which is the new moon. It's a very powerful new moon. Not only is it the first new moon in the year, but it is also there's a huge amount of planetary activity going on astrologically. So it's very much a chance to make the most of the power that we have. The new moon can be felt 3 to even 7 days in the run up to and after the new moon itself. So if you're listening to this or you're watching this after the 29th of January, there is still time to be doing the manifesting, if I can speak, and the work that needs to be done. New moons are all about setting new intentions. It is stopping the things that are not serving you, that are stopping you achieving your dreams. And now the more that you manifest and you change your ways and your actions into being the ones that you want to set as more permanent things in your life, then the new moon is the perfect time to do it. You can be writing down, you can do a ritual, you can be writing down on paper as to the things that you want to happen in the new moon, in the next coming moon cycle. And if you write it down, you can then burn it. Obviously, just do it somewhere where it's very safe to do so you're not going to set your house on fire. Perhaps do it in a metal bowl out in the garden or in a fireplace or a sink. And then you take the ashes once the piece of paper has burnt, and you can either put it in a plant pot in the soil if you haven't got a garden, or you can go and plant it in the soil in the garden. And you basically are telling the universe what it is that you want to happen to you in this coming moon cycle. And then you just leave it there and you leave it to the universe. You've set your intentions, you've said what you want, and you then trust that the universe will bring you what you want. You also put in there as to the things that you don't want anymore. This is as much about changing your situation for the good and getting rid of the bad. So a ritual is something which I would really recommend doing, and I'll be doing it later as well. So let's see. I only do gentle tarot. I'm never going to tell you anything dangerous or salacious is going to happen. I'm not going to tell you that, reading a book too late at night is going to turn you blind, or that you are going to be getting a parking ticket or something like that for stopping too long in the supermarket. This is Gentle Tarot. Did I say that my name's Jen and I'm in southern Scotland in the UK? I can't remember. I've got a memory like a sieve. So, new moon. I only take cards that jump out at me, collective, and I don't tend to read reversals. I'd say that they all fell out, so I'm not going to take those. Cards for the collective for the new moon, please. Let's see as to what you are wanting to tell us, universe, what we have to be working on. Thank you. Some more cards for the new moon reading, please. Some more cards. Anything else? I think I need to do these 2 more times. And once more. Cards for the new moon reading. Okay, thank you. So, not a huge amount of cards, but we will follow them up with these oracle cards that we have here. So, we have the Seven of Swords is the underlying energy. The Seven of Swords is about thinking smart. For me, a lot of the other tarot readers out there, they tend to think the Seven of Swords is a card which is showing that there's something dodgy going on, for want of being more eloquent. This is a chap. He's been in this this army base here, and he is stealing these swords. He's not stealing them because he is off to use them for his army. He's doing it because he's trying to diffuse the situation. And he's thinking that it's a good idea. He thinks that it's clever that if he removes the ammunition, then this is going to mean that there is going to be nothing worth fighting about. So this is about you using your brain and being smart and thinking clever in the situation that you find yourself in, or also that you have to think smart and work and be clever over the next moon cycle until the next full moon. The cards that we have are the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So this is very pentacle based. Pentacles are, and this is I suppose quite appropriate for a new moon, because pentacles are about wealth. That might be emotional wealth, it might be physical health, and it might be practical wealth as well. You know, assets, things that we have that we buy for ourselves. The Three of Pentacles is about you being recognised for the work that you're putting in. There's a stonemason here, and he's attaching these pentacles to the side of this pillar here, and he's getting recognition. He's got this couple here, and they're admiring his work. They're saying, gosh, isn't this wonderful? Look at what you're creating here. You can see that it's sort of like a building site, and this stonemason is being told as to how wonderful and virtuous everything is that he's doing. This is you, or it will be you during this cycle. If you put in the work and you do the manifesting and you put out to the universe as to what it is that you want to achieve, you will get the recognition that you are seeking and that you deserve as well. The Ten of Wands tens are about culminations of things. Wands are about opportunities, things going on in your life. Tens, this is showing that you are or have been burdened with too much going on. He's carrying these wands back to this village here. He's walking along this road, and he's got all of this journey to take until he gets back to his village. This is you walking into your future, but you have to be careful that you're not taking on too much. I think that we all like to feel as though we have lots of irons in the fire, if you're familiar with that term. And perhaps because I'm saying about irons in the fire, and we have swords here, which are created by putting iron or steel, depending on what kind of sword you're making, that iron in the fire, that potentially there is something here as to you either having too many opportunities and you don't know which to follow, or that you're taking on too much. And it is important for you to just take stock of what you're doing and why you're doing it, and think cleverly about what you're doing and why you're doing it. I do apologise. There's a big low plane that's just flown over. Hopefully it didn't disturb you too much. So think cleverly and be smart about the opportunities that you're taking on, because these wands and all of these opportunities here could burden you and could weigh you down to stop you getting to the Nine of Pentacles. Perhaps you feel as though the saying is that you always give a busy man, lady, gender neutral, you always give a busy person work. And I have this feeling here that because you are successful and you're always the busy one at work or in your life generally, that you are the one that will never say no, and you always have to say, well, all right then, I'll do that. And you have to be smart. You have to think of yourself rather than think for an army. Think for yourself, because you are taking on too much potentially. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is a really interesting card. It's this huge cart horse. He's looking, you would say that he's looking to the past here, but I think that he's looking at you going, you're taking on too much there. This is never going to work for you. You're just going to burn out. There's a salamander here at the bottom. Salamanders are supposed to be fireproof, that in mythology, that fire does not touch them. This isn't true. And the Knight of Pentacles is saying to you, again, you have to work smart here. Do not be all things to all people. The horse is a very sure, steadfast horse. He stands in a ploughed field which is ready to be sown. There are oak leaves here in this Knight of Pentacles, is top of his helmet. And that is about slow movement and about slow growth and about wisdom as well. And this is showing that you absolutely have the opportunity to be recognised, to have whatever it is, whatever these opportunities are available to you, that you have the opportunity for them to come off, and they will come off, but it might take some time. Or you just have to be stubborn, and you have to say, like a big old cart horse would be stubborn and quite slow moving, stop being all things to all people, because the only person that it's affecting is you. Do not feel as though you have to take on everybody else's burden, because you have to look after yourself and take things slower. Look at each opportunity and why you're being offered it and whether it's worth your while. Think smart here. Don't take everybody's sword and go, yes, I can deal with that. Yes, I can deal with that. Think for yourself and don't take on too much. You will always have the plaudits and the recognition from people around you because they know how brilliant you are. So don't feel as though you have to take things on to prove things to people, because you absolutely don't. The last card here is the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles is a really beautiful card which shows that when you put the work in, but you are thinking smart about what you're doing and why you're doing it, you will have real prosperity here. This Nine of Pentacles is a lady who is very affluent. She knows herself. She has a hawk here, which is a sign again of knowledge and confidence. And she's been growing grapes. Grapes are actually really hard to grow. So this is showing that although things have potentially been tricky in the past, that something wonderful will come, that you will be furnished with riches, if you like. That might be emotional riches, it might be physical riches, or it might just be really good health. But just be careful. This is a bit of a warning not to take on too much. Don't take on other people's work. Look after yourself, think smart and work smart, and you will absolutely be rewarded. Now, these are Sacred Traveller Oracle cards by Denise Linn. Just wondering for the new moon as to whether we can have one or two oracle cards just to back up this reading. Can I have a couple of oracle cards for this new moon reading, please, for the collective? That's wonderful, thank you. So, we have one card and it says, Valiant Courage. Take action with passion. This is exactly what this reading's saying. You take action. These are all the action cards, other than the Knight of Pentacles, which is you reaping the rewards of the action that you're carrying out. But the valiant courage is you being smart and being courageous enough to stand up for yourself. Think of yourself, and good things will come. This Nine of Pentacles will come to fruition, but take action with passion, but for yourself. This is courage to follow your own path, plough your own furrow, follow the road that you want to go down, as opposed to the road that other people want you to go down or expect you to go down. And good things are going to come. But just act smart, be clever, and do things for you, not for anybody else. Collective, I hope that's been useful. Again, it's a timeless reading. We're all on different energetic timelines, but this has specifically been done for the 29th of January for the new moon. Please take care. If it's resonated, I'd love it if you would leave me a comment below, and also like and subscribe, because I'm trying to grow my channel at the moment. And take care. Enjoy the new moon. Don't forget to do a wee ritual, which is you writing down to the universe what you don't want and what you do want over the next moon cycle. And let me know how it goes. So take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.